A very good morning to you. Welcome to the AM News on Independent Television. My name is Evan Zunokogi. Our first story this morning says former presidential candidates Peter Obi and some chieftains of the African Democratic Congress narrowly escaped an assassination attempt during a violent attack on a Tuesday at the residence of a former Edo State Governor and ADC national leader, Chief John Odige Oyego in Benin City. The incident occurred during a crucial meeting of ADC leaders where Mr. Obi was in the state to officially receive the former Labour Party governorship candidate for the 2024 Edo State election, Olumide Akpata, along with his supporters into the party. Donald Hemiye has the details.
The meeting at Chief John Odige Oyego residence GRA Benin State proceeding peacefully when suddenly gunshots rang out, forcing attendees including presidential candidate of Labour Party Peter Obi to scramble for safety. The assailants fired sporadically at the premises, damaging vehicles parked outside and leaving bullet marks on the gate and perimeter fence. Earlier, there was also a reported invasion of the ADC State Secretariat on Ogbilaka Road, where party leaders had gathered for Mr. Akpata's reception. Several people were reportedly injured during the disturbances. In response, Peter Obi urged party supporters to remain calm and called on security agencies to conduct a thorough investigation into the attack.
We make a formal complaint, and I assure you this cannot be true at all. We have a country. Yes, and we are part of the country. Exactly. You know, we cannot have terrorism terrorizing the country and have officials in government terrorizing citizens. It's not acceptable. You can see several cars were damaged and everything.
Similarly, the residence of one Mr. Patrick Omoyegi Yamun, chairman Ward 10 Oedo ADC at number 31st Mobile Road, was also invaded, where his properties were destroyed.
The same thugs rush into my building, rush into it, and start beating everybody. Stab me, stab my daughter, beat up my wife, everybody, destroy all the chairs and tables.
At the time of this report, Edo State Police Command is here to comment on the incident. From Benin, Donald Ehiminyen, ITV News.
Edo State lawmakers have passed a vote of implicit confidence in Governor of Edo State, Senator Mode Okpebholo, over what the parliamentarians are described as uncommon massive human capital and significant infrastructural development across all sectors of the state achieved in less than 2 years in office. Assembly correspondent Joy Obaisiawe reports that lawmakers also on Monday received a requested letter from Governor Okpebholo to consider Oshomole's ex-aide Andrew Momodu as commissioner designate.
The legislators finally resumed plenary on Monday, February 23, 2026, with votes of confidence in Governor Monday Okpebholo, citing significant human and infrastructural development achieved in less than 2 years.
At times, I will sit down to go through the budgets. I will always imagine where is he getting the extra money to do all this work. We just came back from a function where moving machines given to all the local governments. Anybody advising the governor, I think, advising him very well.
Lawmakers took turns to praise Governor Okpebholo for fulfilling his campaign promises.
Mr. Speaker, you recall in this house when I stood up and moved a motion to get to my constituency, to my village, it takes me about 4 or 5 hours. But as of today, Mr. Speaker, less than 45 minutes, I'm already at home in Ewobanusa.
As the chairperson of the Security Committee, he has been working tirelessly. The anti-courtesan law, the big road missiles that was passed, and what he's doing as a mother. The women of Edo State, we are rejoicing because Edo is not calm.
Additionally, the lawmakers received a letter
in Islam as iftar. Government House correspondent Kingsley Uchegbu reports.
Hours after the successful handover of construction equipment procured by acting chairman of the 18 local government councils in Edo State, Governor Okpebholo is in Abuja on the invitation of President Bola Tinubu for this year's interfaith breaking of fast. Governor of Imo State and chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, Senator Hope Uzodinma, led other governors from across the federation to the event, which marks the third consecutive year President Tinubu has convened governors for a symbolic fast breaking at the Aso Rock Villa. Vice President Kasim Shettima and Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila, joined the President at the iftar. Also in attendance were members of the Federal Executive Council. President Tinubu used the occasion to promote national unity and strengthening cooperation across party lines. Kingsley Uchebu, ITV News.
Away from that now, tragedy struck the Idwa community in Eastern and West local government area of those states on Monday night as gunmen suspected to be kidnappers invaded the residence of Chief Jima Jacob Ogboy. He was shot dead, his wife was injured, and 2 of his children were abducted. Edo Central correspondent Chris Omije, who visited the community to assess the situation, reports.
It was on Monday night when gunmen suspected to be kidnappers attacked the home of Chief Jima Jacob Ogboy, a palace chief of Idua Kingdom. The attackers reportedly shot him dead on the spot, injured his wife, and abducted his 2 daughters.
Like I was buying something and I just received a call twice. So my sister just called me. They have shot that dude. The next day I just come home and saw my father lying down with a gunshot on the mouth. Like just everything just scattered. Like I was so surprised. What is going on? What is going on? And I discovered that my mother even used cutlass to injure my mother this side, forehead, both here, and hit my mother belly, even with breast. Even the teeth, they used gun and hit my mother, and it's very painful thing.
The entire community has been thrown into mourning as elders and residents gather to deliberate on possible steps to secure the release of the abducted children and address the root cause of the attack. The Onoji of Idua, His Royal Highness Alhaji Amendu Momo, appealed to the Edo State government and security agencies to urgently come to their aid and strengthen security in the area.
Some group of about 4 of them, they came to one of our chief house and they shot him, went away with 2 of the daughters. Nigeria police and the civil defense, both the army, they all came to this place yesterday night. Even this morning, they were still here. We need assistance in this area. I'll be crying that the insecurity issue in this area, government should come and assist us.
Very, very sad that government tried to make sure that there is security in our land. And since then, it has been calm. But it's like they have gone to reinforce again now. Only for them to come now to strike from Idua side, and they just killed the man.
While appreciating the state government's effort in tackling the insecurity, community members lamented the growing menace of suspected herdsmen attack on farmland, which they say has heightened tension in the area. From Idua community, Chris Omije, ITV News.
The member representing Oedo West constituency in the Edo State House of Assembly, Honorable Richard Osaro Edosa, has distributed free joint admissions and matriculations of board registration forms to over 300 students across the constituency. The annual initiative of the lawmaker is aimed at easing the financial burden on parents and encouraging students to pursue tertiary education. Egosa Agbulao has the details.
There was excitement as students in Oredo West constituency, Edo State, received a major boost in their academic pursuit following the annual distribution of free JAMB registration forms by their representative at the Edo State House of Assembly, Dr. Richard Osaro Edosa. Addressing the beneficiaries, Dr. Richard Osaro Edosa said he is happy to sponsor 300 students this year. He emphasized that education remains a vital tool for empowerment and sustainable community development. He urged the students to remain focused, disciplined, and committed to their studies in order to excel in the forthcoming examinations. The lawmaker also reaffirmed his commitment to youth-centered programs and human capital development, noting that investing in education is an investment in the future of the constituency.
It's high time we change the mentality of our youth that keep saying education is scam. Some of my constituents, they are intelligent youths, but may not have enough to register for their JAMB, to register for their SSC or their NECO. We don't want that to be a challenge that would hide their talent or even discourage them from going to school.
Some of the beneficiaries expressed appreciation to Dr. Richard Osaro Edosa for the gesture, describing it as timely and impactful, especially in the face of current economic challenges.
I would love to say a very big thank you to Honorable Richard Edosa for giving us this great opportunity to participate in the JAMB examination.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for the support you have done to me, give to me.
The distribution exercise attracted students from various wards within Oredo West constituency. From Benin City, Egosa Agbolao, ITV News.
The Edo State chapter of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, has held a crucial meeting in Benin City to chart the way forward for the party. Pius Nsawo reports that the meeting, which had in attendance notable leaders of the party, was held at the residence of their national leader, Chief John Odige Oyegu.
African Democratic Congress was originally founded in 2005 as the Alliance for Democratic Change, but later rebranded to reflect its Pan-African vision and broader political goals. The meeting of the Edo State chapter of ADC lasted for several hours behind closed doors. Addressing newsmen on the essence of the meeting after, the national leader of the party, Chief John Odige Oyegu, said it was to ratify the leadership of ADC in Edo State and fashion out the way forward.
We've given tasks for the executive, the new party cards, the electronic registration, how we should respond and how we'll get our members to take advantage of what is happening now.
Commenting on why some members were not allowed to join in the meeting, Chief Oyegu said they are not their real members. Other leaders, who include the state chairman of the party, Mr. Odion Kennedy Osas, Professor Osarieme Osumbo, and a representative of the national executives, described the meeting as a huge success.
Unfortunately, yes. So I learned. Also, we will find out what happened. I must confess I was shocked.
Fruitful deliberation. The meeting was timely. All the leaders were expected, we were all around.
Any society that doesn't respect leadership, doesn't respect the elderly, you know, it's chaos.
Chief Odige Oyegu has a pedigree, a man with strong foundation. He leads and we follow.
It is very important that we gather at this moment and see how we can take not just Edo but Nigeria forward.
It has been a wonderful meeting led by our national leader.
The African Democratic Congress positions itself as a centrist party championing inclusivity, transparency, youth and women empowerment, and national development. From Benin, Pius Nsawo, ITV News.
And in a related development now, a former presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has called for unity and collective responsibility in building a better Nigeria. He made the call while officially receiving the 2024 Edo State governorship candidate of the Labour Party, Olumide Akpata, alongside his supporters, the party members, into the African Democratic Congress ADC in Benin City. The event, which featured the formal presentation of membership cards, comes as the ADC continues to gain political momentum in Edo State. Dona Dehemiye reports.
It was a gathering that signaled a new political alignment in Edo State as former 2024 Edo State governorship candidate Barrister Olumide Akpata and his supporters were formally received into the African Democratic Congress at the party state secretariat in Benin City. Leading the reception, former presidential candidate and ADC chieftain Peter Obi stressed that Nigeria's challenges require collaboration beyond party lines. He urged members to remain focused on integrity, competence, and service to the people.
People are then those who claimed yesterday to be democratic and now today destroying our democracy. And all of us have come together to save our democracy for tomorrow.
Barrister Olumide Akpata, the Labour Party candidate in the 2024 Edo State governorship election and former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, said his decision to join the ADC was driven by shared values and a commitment to contributing meaningfully to good governance.
We have come in our numbers, those of us members of the Labour Party in Edo State, we have come in our numbers to join hands with the ADC in Edo State, and indeed with the ADC as a party in Nigeria, to actualize this dream that we have of seeing a new country emerge.
Other party leaders described the development as a significant boost to the party's grassroots strength and overall structure in Edo State.
On a new platform, the struggle is continuing to make this country a nation that cares for its population.
ADC is a party for all Nigerians who want to rescue our country from the hands of those who do not mean well for us.
The only way to go forward is for the people to rally around this party. This is the only hope that Nigeria has right now.
Earlier, Peter Obi visited St. Philomena College of Nursing Sciences to assess progress on the construction of the institution's main auditorium, one of the several projects he has supported in the health sector. During the visit, he donated 15 million naira to the college. The administrator of the college, Reverend Father Jerome Idibe, alongside staff and students, expressed gratitude for the donation and commended Obi's continued support for health education. From Benin, Donald Ehiminye, ITV News.
The Center for Moral Value and Justice has held its own meeting with a focus on fostering community responsibility and collective action against cultism and kidnapping. Joy Obaisiagman reports on that event held at the Victor Wifo Creative Hub on Airport Road in Benin City.
The event themed community responsibility and its collective actions for a safer Edo State, a call to ending cultism and kidnapping, brought together government officials, traditional leaders, captains of industry, and students. Representative of Governor Monday Okpewolo, Special Advisor on Religious Matters, Apostle Dr. Sule Farade Azekume, emphasized the importance of moral values and faith in combating kidnapping.
Kidnapping starts where worse is celebrated without questioning its source.
Edo State Commissioner of Police Monday Agbonika outlined kidnapping strategies and the reality of the situation.
On the expressway, we were able to manage kidnapping from our deployments and from our strategies and from the intelligence-led policing that we employed.
Other speakers urged youth to collaborate with the state government to achieve a secured state and highlighted the role of grassroots leadership in curbing community kidnapping.
The young people are not just the leaders of tomorrow, they are the partners of today in the shaping peace, stability, and development.
All the transport union, we need to provide them. Let us provide these people who are going to us, know their identity, know where they come from, and let them sign one for you. The community leaders,
the event featured interactive sections, feedback from the 3 senatorial districts in the state, and presentation of awards for individuals that have contributed immensely to the society.
What are really the pattern of criminality? And we're going to be sending a clean copies of our communique to the government, so we can phantom different strategies on how we can curb this crime of kidnapping and cultism.
From Benin, Joy Obaisiagbo, ITV News.
The Edo State Commissioner of Labor and Productivity, Chief Godwin Eshieshi, has carried out an inspection of projects executed by Chief Peter Omo Dunia in Edo North Senatorial District. Edo North Bureau Chief McDonald Runokai reports that the projects inspected by the Commissioner are Auchi College, Auchi, and Okpuna Community Scale Acquisition Center.
Commenting on the rationale behind the visit of Edo State Commissioner of Labor and Productivity, Chief Godwin Eshieshi visit to the project sites, a former Isako West local government chairman, Chief Lucky James, said it is to confirm the singular effort of Chief Peter Omo Black Dunia in renovating Auchi College Administrative Block, Sport Arena, blocks of classrooms, and other dilapidated structures, including the perimeter fence of the college. Edo State Commissioner of Labor and Productivity, Chief Godwin Eseshi, said his visit to the National Directorate of Employment headquarters in Abuja informed him of the effort of Chief Peter Omodunia in bringing SOCON to the downtrodden and complementing government effort in project development. He applauded Chief Dunia for his efforts and promised to convey the message to the Edo State Governor and the relevant authorities at the federal level.
What we have in Ogbuna, every trade, every facility is there, including housing the people that have been working there.
We have a son of a Sako who is truly committed to his people.
At Ogbuna Community School Acquisition Center, the engineer in charge of the project, Engineer Kiwale Akingbeyi, elaborated on the designed plans and phases of the execution. The brain behind the project, Chief Peter Omodunia, explained the essence of embarking on the project and its benefits.
I'm not saying that actually to provide train the staff so that they can
Ogbuna Community Head, High Chief Vincent Agbodeheme Otoyi, Okwepi of Ogbuna Sub-Clan, Aviangu, offered prayers to God to protect Chief Peter Dunia. High point of the visit was the inspection of project sites. In Ogbuna Community, Isako Central Local Government Area of Edo State, McDonald Irunokai, ITV News.
Moving on now, the Chief Medical Director of the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, Professor Idia Enibokun Izeyamo, has presented her 6 months scorecard in office, highlighting remarkable achievements recorded despite a 4 months national strike that disrupted operations. Ofri Aneto reports that Professor Izeyamo unveiled the scorecard during a press briefing in Benin City.
Addressing journalists, Professor Idia Izeyamo said her administration met financial and operational challenges on assumption of office, disclosing that although the industrial action grounded activities for 4 months, leaving her with barely 2 months of active administration, her management strengthened the UBTH Cares initiative, improved indigent patients fund, upgraded infrastructure, and enhanced critical service units across the hospital.
And having functioned at full operational capacity for only 2 out of the 6 months under review, UBTH nevertheless delivered measurable and meaningful progress. New equipment was installed, including oxygen concentrators, sphygmanometers, infrared thermometers, monitors, defibrillators, suction machines, and other life-saving emergency devices.
The Chief Medical Director appreciated support from the federal government and other stakeholders toward ongoing projects aimed at strengthening tertiary healthcare services.
I want to appreciate the federal government led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, CFR, who has also magnanimously approved a state-of-the-art surgical simulation center for UBTH. Executive Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Ubewolo, we are extremely grateful for him.
The briefing ended with an inspection tour of key operational facilities where heads of units showcased newly installed equipment and ongoing improvements.
Any sickness or disease, patient has accident or has other conditions, the growth inside the body, they will come in here and it will be localized.
We have a laparoscopy machine that will do our laparoscopy surgery.
This is the CT simulator dedicated for radiotherapy.
From Benin, Ofure Aneta, ITV News.
Away from that now, the natives of Okokugbo community in the local government area of the state have called on the public to disregard insinuations in some quarters that the ongoing grading of roads in the locality was done by the local government authority, as it is contrary to the reality on the ground. The natives in an interview cleared the air, saying that the grading of the road was carried out by the landlords and landladies in the area. Efosa Wangwe has the details.
The deplorable nature of the roads in Okokugbo community has since been left unattended to by relevant authorities for long, a situation that warranted the landlords and landladies to embark on grading of roads. However, to their utmost dismay, few hours after, insinuations from various quarters started to credit the grading of the roads to Igok Local Government Council Authority, a situation which the natives view as not only unhealthy but misleading. Setting the record straight, the Okayele of the community, who is the youth leader, Bright Iseye, said the grading of the road was solely carried out by the landlords and landladies through their financial contributions, and nobody should take credit for such. The secretary to the community, Osabo Evidence Agbanaye, said there is no iota of truth from the insinuation and urged the public to disregard such, as the grading was done by the people of Okokugbo. The public relations officer, Pastor Andrew Agbogia, said nobody can take credit for what he or she did not do.
Now, road will be a problem. We know the CEO, the pass and task. We need help. We need assistance for this road. Make government come help us. We rely on local government and our governor, Senator Amato Okpewo. He go free help us. He dey do it for other community where we dey see. Now our effort now tell they do this one so.
It's one of the basic problems we are having in this community. We don't have road. We levy ourselves with community effort, the Okayele and the rest. That's the money we are using now. So it's not from anybody.
The well-being of our people lie on this road. So we are also using this medium to say the state governor has a good heart. He should also try extend that goodwill to Okokugbo. It's not about a 3-kilometer drive. He can do it.
Natives of Okokugbo community, however, said they are expecting Edo state government to complement their good work as a way of putting smiles on the faces of the people. From Benin, Efosa Uwangwe, ITV News.
And on some political stories now, we'll have the report that the All Progressives Congress chairmanship candidates in the 2023 local government election in the Ikpoba local government area and aspirants in the forthcoming 2026 local government election, Comrade Sunday Edebi has congratulated Honorable Sonny Ogbewe on his emergence as chairman of the Ikpoba local government for a second term in office. In a congratulatory message issued on behalf of himself and the party leaders in the locality, Comrade Edebi described Honorable Ogbewe's victory as a clear testament to his performance in office and his inclusive style of leadership. He states that Honorable Ogbewe's leadership prowess, commitment to grassroots development, and ability to carry all stakeholders along have earned him recognition as a unifying figure and leading voice within the party in Ikpoba. Comrade Edebi commended the chairman for sustaining peace, stability, and harmony in the local government, added that his administration has strengthened party cohesion and enhanced development efforts across the area. He described Honorable Ogbewe's life and public service as a reflection of integrity, humility, and dedication to the growth and progress of the Ikpoba local government area. In the meantime, an aspirant on the platform of the All Progressives Congress in the forthcoming 2026 local government election in Edo State, Honorable Sunday Edebi has been commended by the Chief Imam of Benin Central Mosque, Alhaji Abdul Fattah Inabulele, in recognition of his developmental strides in the Oroho community. The Chief Imam, in the company with Muslim scholars, made the remarks during a visit to Oroho community, where he also presented an award of excellence to Comrade Edebi for his grassroots development efforts. Patience Usaugiwa completes the report.
This saying that a man's good works speak for him came to the fore as the Chief Imam of Benin Central Mosque, Alhaji Abdul Fattah Inabulele, publicly commended the sterling leadership qualities of Honorable Sunday Edebi, who is aspiring for the chairmanship position of Ikpoba local government area. In his remarks, the Chief Imam commended Comrade Edebi for initiating and executing key developmental projects in Uwo community, including the construction of a health center, a town hall, boreholes, and an ongoing market project. He also offered prayers for the success of his political aspirations.
This community is endure and it also endure. Amen. So that's what it will be for all of us. Amen. We want to give one of our brother here because he don't try for this community. When person they try to develop a community, the good way we also support them, we appreciate them.
Speaking on behalf of the community, the second in command, Pa Matthew Agbonlao, pledged the unwavering support of the people to Honorable Edebi. Responding, the APC chairmanship aspirants for Ikpobaka Local Government Council, Comrade Sunday Edebi, expressed appreciation for the commendation and award.
To my amiable and respectful Imam of the Benin Kingdom. You are welcome, sir.
He also appealed for the continued support of Governor Monday Okpewolo to enable him complete ongoing developmental projects in Uwo community. From Uwo community, Patience Osaugiwa, ITV News.
And still on the AM News, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has visited the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos following a fire outbreak that gutted the facility on Monday night. During an on-the-spot assessment of the affected terminal, the minister disclosed that the structure had already been scheduled for demolition prior to the incident. Agboje Korea has the details.
The minister, Festus Keyamo, accompanied by the managing director of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAN, Mrs. Olubumi Kuku, inspected the bond section of Terminal 1 of the airport. According to the minister, the building will now be completely demolished to guarantee safety and allow for reconstruction. He described the incident as unfortunate, noting that plans were already on the way to bring down the structure before the fire occurred.
A lot of our equipment were damaged. Where we went up to at that time, you saw, that is just a tip of the iceberg, because it's still not safe to go to the 5th and the 6th and the 7th floor. I mean, so many, for example, our NIMET equipment, our NIMET office where they read weather, that is totally gone.
The minister also visited a makeshift facility arranged to temporarily accommodate 4 international airlines affected by the incident. He assured that within a few months, a new and modern structure would be erected.
Terminal for the airlines that were operating in D and E, which is the Terminal 1 that was gutted by fire yesterday. So this tour for me came a bit too early, but now the fire has forced me to make a tour because I was actually coming here in the next 1 or 2 weeks with members of the press to see that we're actually ready for the reconstruction.
Meanwhile, the FAN managing director, Mrs. Olubumi Kuku, alongside other senior airport management staff and emergency response teams, remains on the ground to monitor the situation and ensure normal operations are restored. From Lagos, Agboje Korea, ITV News.
And so much on the news this morning. With that, we end the news this morning. Thanking you for watching. My name is Evan Sunohogi. A very good morning to you.
ITV, certainly the best.